The Lion and the Lamb is a musical play originally created by John Kani and Barney Simon. It is back after a decade at the Market Theatre to open the festive season. Multi-award-winning director James Ngcobo will for the first time direct Dr John Kani in his role as the main narrator. Now the production is about Jesus the child, the boy and Jesus the Son of God. It was last shown in 2009 and now returns to captivate audiences once again. And joining us now to tell us more, we joined in studio by vocalists and cast members Nokukhanya Dlamini as well as Itumeleng Tshabane. Very good morning to you two. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nokukhanya, I'm going to start with you.
Yeah.
For those who might not know what this production is all about, do take us through it.
It's about the birth, the life, the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, the story, it's the incorporation of the music, and we know that it was there before. It was done by the likes of Margaret Mutsach and myself before, and yes, Dr John was the narrator even before, and now we even have a younger cast like Itu, yes, he's young, yeah, and we have the likes of Abo Lirato, the younger cast, the younger generation. I know that I look young, but I'm older, yes.
Good genes, eh?
Yes.
And I suppose that it casts the spotlight, or rather it brings that musical feel or the fun element in the story of Jesus, isn't it, Itu?
It does. We from starting with the cast, we have fun almost every single day.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It started with rehearsals, and I just met the likes of Nokukhanya and other cast members, and I thought, oh, it's going to be one of those tough ones that I need to learn through. And here we are today, running every single night except Mondays.
Yeah.
And it's just fun every time. And I think it's one of those that I'm so proud to bring some of my friends because I know we're absolutely going to have fun. Come end of the night, we'll be talking about the story as well as the music that's in the play.
I mean, this story has been told over and over again, and I mean, we always yearn to learn more about this story, and each and every year we learn more about what happened, and there's different elements, there's different dynamics, and there's different angles that are told about this story. So why is it an important story to tell?
It is an important story because firstly, it is a true story, and it is an important story. For we know that what has been happening in our country, the sketch that we've gone through as women, and I think it's a good story. It's like Dr John is telling a story around, like in a round fireplace where we have to come and sit down as a country. It's like for us as a country, it's a time out basically, where we have to come to the Market Theatre to sit down and just have that time out. We know that we're going through a lot of things in our lives. So when people come there and sit down and listen to this awesome, amazing guy, Dr. John Kani telling the story, they will come out differently because they will have that moment of forgetting what they're going through in their lives.
Yeah. I think that you know, James Ngcobo as well as Dr. John Kani could not have come up with any better way to sum up the year and allow us to let go of what had happened in 2019 and other years, and just allow us to celebrate December, go through the festive season with this beautiful story of Christ in song. It couldn't be any better.
You know, in as much as I suppose we all know the story of Jesus Christ and we all know what happened, but then being a story being narrated by a legend like John Kani himself, I guess it makes us want to listen to this story over and over again.
You have to, and you don't have a choice.
We do.
Yeah.
And we are on month and a half of rehearsals and performances.
Yeah.
And I still get surprised at some of the things that had happened to Jesus because John Kani is telling it the way it is. And it's not like me reading it through the scriptures.
It's different.
It's not somebody else who's older, who's much more matured, and who allows you also a beautiful storyteller who allows you to listen to the story.
And
line
just
by
to add on that, he's also telling it with the younger stars, Olerato, Lebu, and Avril, and they're caught telling the story with him. It's just amazing the way James Ngcobo directed the story. It's just amazing. I will urge the people of South Africa or beyond borders who are here in our country to come and dine with us as we are sitting on the table or sitting around the fireplace whilst Dr. John is telling the story. And whilst we have this beautiful music that is directed by our musical director, Tsepo Mngoma. And we have an amazing band, and we have the legendary Fana Zulu. And we have... in the choir, we have talented singers who have their own albums. We have the people like he has his own album. And we have Abo Upel, Hlengiwe Pel, you have Ndo Samba, we have Kukushezi, Abompo. It's not only people who we just rope in people who don't have albums. It's individuals who have their own albums, who have been incorporated in this amazing piece.
And no doubt, it's an absolute must-see. So what is it that you want your audience to take away after watching this film or this production?
I think firstly, understanding the story, celebrating the story, especially now. And because it's such a beautiful family affair as well. You can have the entire family coming through with you and would be able to have this conversation when the show is done.
Yeah.
But the beauty is that you would take the story that you've heard from grade 1 till now, and now it allows you to have that beautiful conversation again after the show is done. That's what happens every time when we're done with the show. We celebrate.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we would be doing moving forward till the 22nd of December.
Yeah.
Well done to the two of you for arousing so much curiosity. I really want to see this story.
Yeah.
If for those watching this interview and who might be quite curious as to how do they get hold of the tickets, and do share with us again the details of where it will be taking place.
They can get at the Market Theatre. They can come and get them there. They can also get them at Web Ticket, right?
Web Ticket, yes.
Yeah. So, and also what I would like to say is that it's imperative for South Africans to celebrate their own.
Oh yes.
Oh, true.
Oh yes. Itumeleng Tshabane, thank you so much, man.
Thank you more.
Thank you.
And all the best. That was Nokukhanya Dlamini as well as Itumeleng Tshabane talking to us about The Lion and the Lamb, which is currently showing at the Market Theatre. This is Morning Live.